Yo, what's up everybody, my name is AJ and welcome back to another episode of GTA 5 FiveM with Major League Roleplay. And guys, today we got a one call banger for you guys, and pretty much it's gonna be a situation where a mom is caught behind the wheel with a kid in the car. Very interesting scenario. See how this kind of runs down, basically turns into a little pursuit. We try to go for a pit maneuver until we realize that there's a child in the back seat, but then we kind of thought, is the pit worth it or is letting them drive worth it? And you'll see how everything kind of unfolds. But anyways, I hope you guys do enjoy this video, and if you guys do, then do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe if you have not yet. And just want to thank you all so much for the love and support, and let's get into the video. Enjoy, guys. She has a slurred voice and sounding drunk. Red GMC. Be advised, I believe it's gonna be a red GMC. I'll bring around to that as well.
10-4, it's gonna be 8051 Strawberry Ave. Right now, she's disregarding my lights and sirens. Stand by for 1080.
10-4, I see you. Is it gonna be a 1080? It sounds like she's failing the yield.
10-4, she's failing the yield.
10-4, what I'm 12, I'm gonna have secondary this time.
Oh, 1050, sorry.
10-4, 10-4, I see that. What I'm 12, we're gonna be in pursuit with this driver. Definitely 1055 here. We're gonna be 7239 North Elgin Avenue. 7195 Northeast Elgin Avenue. We're gonna be taking a right towards Popular Street. 112, we're gonna be continuing 7315 South Popular Street. She's gonna be in opposite lanes of traffic, bumping into a lot of things here. When we get on a more clear road, we're definitely gonna have to perform some kind of pit here. Just stand by for that though, I'll let you know. We'll be taking a right onto 8182 West Vespucci Boulevard. We're about to pass MLRPD. She just hit the construction site. We just passed the entire bridge. We're now gonna be 8178 Vespucci Boulevard, still heading westbound. It's gonna be taking a right now into 8052 Vespucci Boulevard. North Strawberry just smacked right into a dumpster. Taking a left onto 8051 Strawberry Avenue. They might get pinned here more than likely. We're still gonna be 8053 West Vespucci Boulevard. We're gonna be taking a left now. 8169 South Elgin. Every time I say west, I don't know what I'm such a problem. We're going to be 8167 Adams Apple Boulevard. Stand by. Alright, try to see... actually, stand by a little bit too late. 9041 South Power Street.
Does anyone show me attached?
We're going to be 9080 Southwest Innocence. Stand by. Delta 80, are you seeing that? Do you see someone in the backseat?
Looks like I see somebody.
10-4, we're going to be taking a left, 8160 Alta Street. 8153 West La Puerta Freeway, actually sorry, Adams Apple Boulevard. We're going to be taking a right now onto North Calais Avenue. Taking a left now onto 8144 Lindsay Circus. Taking a left onto 8249. Delta 80, go for a pit if you can, sir. When we're on the straight stretch, just stand by actually. Stand by, we still got some vehicles. Go ahead. It's your time now. Go ahead. 10-4, looks like the vehicle busted. We got moms running. 8124, someone look after the kid, the other dude. We're gonna be 8113 Southwest Palomino. White female, what's the status on the other guy?
Stop, you're gonna get tased.
Stop.
You're gonna get tased.
Stop,
you're gonna
ma'am.
get tased.
Stop,
you're gonna
ma'am.
get tased.
Okay. Stop. Put your hands
stop.
up. Hands up.
Hands.
All right.
8113 Palomino, be
I'll
careful.
take lethal.
Alright,
I
you
got
got
lethal.
me.
I got lethal.
Alright, I got less.
Y'all still got the passenger?
Frank 109, if that's you, once she's compliant, go ahead and go in. We got you covered.
Yeah, I'll cuff.
10-4.
We got the secondary passenger in custody.
I got you covered.
10-4 received.
we got the female 15, 8113.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm really drunk.
I know. I believe your son or whoever called 911 was scared of that.
Alright, let's get him
Scared of what?
first.
You're slurring in the way you were driving that vehicular,
he's a
which we
pussy.
literally just witnessed right now. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take care of the car.
Got it. Okay, at this very moment in time, you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can and will be used against you in the court of law. You do have the right to an attorney, if you cannot afford one. One will be pointed to at the courts at no cost of yourself. At any point in time, you can decide to exercise these rights. Do you understand that, ma'am?
Yeah, I guess.
Alright. Okay, Day, I'm gonna have you take care of her, sir, since you were primary on this incident. So I'll go ahead and... I'm sorry?
No, I was saying already.
Alright, sounds good. And make sure we pat her down, things like that, and see what she
I
has.
do have a firearm on me.
You do?
This guy knows it.
Where's it
He
at?
felt me up. Right now? You want to know what is that right now?
Well, is it on... Like,
I didn't feel a thing.
Nah, it's this dress has really cool pockets. It's on my right hip.
right hip? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Is my son okay?
Is that your son?
That's my son.
How old is he?
He's 16. I kind of forgot he was in the car.
So are you, be honest with me, are you drunk right now? I mean, you did just say you're drunk, but how much have you had to drink?
Shit, I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a long night.
It's been a long day.
Yeah, I mean, I got held up by cops because apparently my car was stolen.
Well, what did you have to drink tonight?
A little bit of whiskey, some tequila, vodka on the rocks.
Okay.
What else? A beer, too. Sake bombs. Went to a Japanese restaurant with my my ex-boyfriend. Had some sushi. What else? Daiquiris, margaritas.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I just want to grab this gun really quick.
He already got it.
That is a lot.
You've helped me up.
112. Make sure we check on the. I believe that's gonna be her.
I mean, I'm not done. I can keep going. What else?
Copy that.
What did I
I've
leave
got
at?
him in the truck with me. He was
Daiquiris.
saying she went into the store, drank
A
something.
little bit of
came
Jim
out,
Beam. I don't know why I already said
so he
whiskey,
has
but you
nothing
know
to
they
do with it.
differentiate in alcohol volumes. I had some
Received.
Jack Daniels earlier. Some Jim
He's got him
Beam.
cuffed in the back of the car at the time.
Beam. You know, shit.
All right, I understand, ma'am. So,
And then I topped it all off with some Everclear.
All right, ma'am. So, have you, would you consent to taking a breathalyzer test from these officers here or no?
I mean, you want to smell my breath? You can just smell it and you'll be like, oh shit, you probably get drunk off it.
I could, but I wouldn't be able to. I'm not a computer, so this device would basically determine how much you had to drink. So it would tell us basically how much is in your system. So
You know, my mother used to have what's called an iron liver. Then I was born and I've got a platinum liver. Go ahead and put the thing in my mouth, sweetheart, if you know what I mean.
Now,
I'm playing.
Now, obviously, with the minor in the car, ma'am, you could have killed him. You were driving horrendously out there. I want you to realize that what you did was crazy. So I'm gonna obviously, Day, when you charge her, you are gonna be charged with reckless endangerment in the felony degree. Okay, that's a minor that you had in the car, and literally could have been killed as a result of your actions. Do you understand, ma'am?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, guys. I will have you take care of her, or Day, I'll have you take care of her. Have you got the weapon off her already?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fantastic. Alright. Thank you, gentlemen. What I'm told to Frank 101, I'm coming right to you, sir. Are you at the original, crash site?
Copy that, sir. I'm up here with the vehicle and the child.
10-4, I want to come and speak to the, 16-year-old. What I'm told to Delta 80, can you ask if he's, actually disregard, I believe that's going to be Jimmy Hamilton, correct?
That's correct. I asked him if he had someone else we could call other than his mom, and he said he didn't, so I wanted to speak with you about that.
10-4, worst case scenario might have to be child care protective custody, or his father, which I know he has a father contact, but I'll get right to you.
Yep.
can I get a county tow for a red 4-door GMC?
Hey,
It's going to be Prosperity Street,
Yes, sir.
184.
I see. Where's he gonna be at?
He's over here in my car up on the street here.
I see. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Hey, what's up, senior officer? How you doing?
Hey, sir. I've searched the vehicle, searched the trunk and the glove box, but there's all kinds of alcoholic beverages in the floorboard. Empty bottle of vodka, some Jim Brim or something.
Yeah,
all kinds.
She was saying all that. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Fantastic. Thank you for letting me know. We'll get this car out of here. I'm gonna go speak to the son real fast and see what's going on there.
Yes, sir.
What I'm told to Delta 80, are you 10-4 over there?
10-4, she was about to pass out.
Oh, 10-4, 10-4. Make sure you get a breathalyzer test on her before you go as well, please. She consented.
I'm sorry, there's a lot over here.
10-4, make sure you get a breathalyzer test done on her, since she consented to it.
10-4, I copy.
Hey, Pete, can you open your door?
Yes, sir. I'll grab it.
Thank you. Hey, Jimmy.
Yeah, what's going on, dude?
Hey, man, we talked earlier today. How are you?
Good. Are you some police something chief?
I'm the
King?
chief of police. Yeah. I'm not a king, but I'm a chief of police. Yes. Oh, I'm a chief of police. Yes, sir. So tell me, man, what were you the guy calling 911? Is that who you were?
Yeah. My mom was driving me, and then I was driving. Well, hold on. Okay, I was driving, right? Like on a traffic stop with these guys, and then some sort of technical issue, and some dude stole our car. But anyway, and then we got back in the car and left. We went to the store, and then she took like 10 minutes, and then came out all drunk and started driving all crazy, and she wouldn't stop the car. And then I called you guys, and then she wouldn't stop for you guys.
Pause right there. So, you said you drove earlier, and then are you saying that you drove earlier and then she drove after you got back in your vehicle?
Yeah, these guys wouldn't let me drive back home, so
Okay.
she had to drive, and then she got drunk or something. I don't know, man. I'm confused just as much as you are. She was fine earlier.
Well, so I mean, when you were in the, I mean, what time did she start getting drinks and things like that? She got it from a store, I assume. That's what she told me.
Yeah, we
Where'd she get
got
it
to the
from?
store, the 24/7 7-Eleven or whatever it's called. That store.
I see. Okay, and then she picked up some alcoholic drinks. Okay, now
Yeah.
when she was behind the wheel, I mean, was she acting crazy with you? She didn't hurt you in any kind of way, right? Because the way she was driving, it could have hurt you a lot. Are you injured by any chance?
Nah, man, I'm good.
Got it. 1 out of 12 to Delta 80. If you also want to check to see if she's injured, just ask her. If not, then good. If she is, then we'll get medical attention for her.
10-4, I copy.
Alright, so you're not injured. Okay, that's good. Because I was a little worried the way she was driving was pretty erratic. So I'm glad you're safe, man. That was one of the biggest things I was worried about. Okay. Now, when so she didn't attack you, nothing like that? She didn't physically or vocally become aggressive with you, nothing like that?
No, she was never aggressive.
Delta 80, 10-4, she's requesting medical.
10-4, start EMS for her if you can.
Is she good or is she going to jail?
She will be going to jail, man. Now that's where I come and ask you. I know you told these officers here earlier you have no one to contact, but I know you got a dad, so are we able to contact dad and see if we can get him to at least pick you up at the station? We can drop you off
It's
there.
like 2 in the morning.
But can he come and pick you up? We can let you
No.
sleep there for the night. I don't mind.
No, he just came down here.
Well,
Like, Jill, that would have been what, yesterday? He's
Okay.
not coming back.
What do you mean he's not coming back?
He's not gonna come back again, man. He already made the trip down here. He was already mad at me.
He's your dad. He's your legal guardian. I don't see why he would. That's called negligence if he doesn't come and get you. You're 16,
Well, that's
you know?
well, my family's got a big problem. You see my mama over there? My dad's just as crazy, and he's also a weed head or whatever they're called.
A weed head? All right. Well, can dad arrange something with you though? Because listen, I want to get your dad with you, so he can come. I mean, if you want to sleep, listen. if your dad can't pick you up tonight, okay, no big deal. We can have you sleep. You know, I mean, we're not a hotel or anything, but we can have you sleep at our place for the night. Okay, and then maybe by the morning.
What's your place? Your house?
The station. You're not gonna go to like jail or anything. You're just gonna sleep.
There's houses at the. There's a bedroom at the jail.
There's places where you can sleep, but I can rest assured that at least it's gonna be better to sleep there for the night, and then that way your dad can come and pick you up in the morning. Hopefully, we can give him a call and let him know about that.
That works.
Okay, now when one of my officers contacted your legal guardian, did he contact your dad or your mom? I believe your dad, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll give your dad a call. He'll come and pick you up at the morning at
hopefully, yeah.
At Davis Station, okay? But otherwise, you know, I can't just let you go off on your own or anything like that. I just don't want you to get hurt, especially with all the stuff that's kind of happened tonight as well. All right, man, and do you know if what else was I gonna ask you? Do you know if like was she driving recklessly like that as soon as she got back in the car, or did she start drinking and then things started to get a little more crazier after that?
Yeah, it took her like, I don't know, a minute to start driving crazy after she hopped back in. Like maybe it kicked in. I don't know. I never drank alcohol before. I don't know how that works.
Okay, I understand.
Does it take time to kick in or something?
Alcohol can take a little bit of time to kick in, depending on how much you drink. It sounds like she might have.
She must have drank a lot, man. I don't know.
That's what I'm thinking, man. But, all right, man. Well, as far as I'm concerned, your mom and dad live together, right? I think you were saying something like.
They do not live together.
They do not live together. Okay, so she lives somewhere else, and
she lives in New York.
In New York, okay, I understand.
And my dad lives in what's Polito?
Polito,
right.
Okay. It more than likely be the case where your dad may be your primary guardian, considering the situation that happened tonight. I'm glad you're safe, man. Jimmy, you went through
I am too.
I know you went through a whole lot today, man, but you're safe and sound. And we'll get these handcuffs off of you, and we can get you to Davis Station. You can sleep there for the night, okay?
All right.
All right, man. And like you said, you're not injured or anything like that. Just want to make sure.
Well, my wrists are injured. I'm still in handcuffs.
Your wrists are injured?
Yeah, this officer's been put me in handcuffs. I've been in handcuffs for like 20 minutes.
All right. I wouldn't say 20 minutes, man, but he can come and get you out.
Well, I don't got a clock on me, but like, come on, I haven't done anything illegal.
I get you.
All right, Jamie, watch your head, bud. All right, let me get these off of you.
Thanks, man.
Again, it was just for our safety, trying to figure out what was going on. I apologize.
You did the right thing, Jimmy, by calling, alright? So, this officer here, his name is, what is it, Deputy Pete. Deputy Pete's gonna take you down to Davis Station, okay? And you're gonna stay there for the night, alright, man?
Alright. Thank you, officer something, police chief.
You're welcome. Actually, hold on one second. What I'm told to Delta 80, are you gonna take her to Davis or, MRPD?
Delta 80, I was, just following the policy. I went to Davis.
10-4. Alright, actually, Pete, reroute to MRPD if you will.
Copy that.
Yes, sir. No worries. Okay, nice speaking with you, Jimmy, and hopefully we meet on better circumstances again, okay?
I hope.
Thank you, Jimmy. Stay safe, sir.
You too. Let's hit it, Pete.
Let's do it, boss man.
Alright.
Alrighty.
Well, good work. Thank you for helping out. I appreciate it. So
Absolutely, sir. Anytime.
Yes, sir. I'll be heading over to Davis just to check in on seeing what's going on, and I'll see you out there on the road, man. Good job.
Yes.
Alright, cool. So we're gonna be done with that. It was a pretty cool scene, actually. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty unique. Oh, god damn, if you were an actual person, I'd pull you over, man. That's reckless as hell. I could have rammed right into you. But yeah, no, that's kind of a pretty cool scene. Out of character, but in character. Man, what a crazy ass mom, you know? Putting your kid in the car like that, and I mean, kid literally was sitting on in the back seat trying to wave to cops for help, I would imagine. It's not a good situation to be in. He definitely did the right thing by calling 911, that's for sure.
Delta 81 on 12, she blew up .27.
Holy shit.
Did you want to get her? Go ahead and get her transported out after the medical team takes a look at her.
Hey, firm, you said 0.27?
10 for 0.027.
0.027?
10 for.
10 for, that's, wow. Alright, I'm kind of shocked, but, that's still being wet and reckless, so definitely still hit her with the DUI conviction.
10 for, I copy.
How the hell do you drive like that at 0.027? I'm kind of amazed. I mean, listen. I don't even know. 0.027, and you're that crazy on the road? Like, holy shit, man. Especially after drinking that much. I hope. Okay, it's random as hell. I hope to God that was 0.27 and not 0.027. Still wet and reckless. That's still being. You're still
Frank 109, I got 2 males fighting at the Grove Street LTD.
Delta 81, you can show me around.
1 on 12 1023 at Davis.
Hey, 22 Central, you can show me en route to that find progress as well.
Alright, where they at? Where they at? She is. Hey, Dave. What's going on, man?
Hey, Chief. I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Pretty good. So, 0.027, huh?
Frank 109, I'm gonna have one
Yes,
in,
sir.
one detained
That's
right
what that's what the machine read, or the PTV read. The medical team's also saying that she has a large knot on her head and she could possibly have a concussion. So I'm not sure if they're going to transfer it or not. Alrighty, so I think they just said she's all good. They were just going to give her some pain pills for it.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Alrighty, so I think the CO's coming down to get her out of here.
Sounds good, man. Thank you for your help.
Absolutely, I appreciate you coming down.
Most definitely, man. Good luck. Actually, hold on before you do. Hey, ma'am.
Yes, sweetheart.
I do want to let you be aware of. I spoke to your son, Jimmy. Thank goodness he's not injured. But as far as custody goes, that will be up to the court, obviously. And how protective services want to take care of that, it's more than likely, because he's a minor, they're probably going to leave him with his father up in Toledo, okay? I'm aware that you reside in New York, if I'm correct.
Yeah, but I just moved here to be with him.
Okay, well, you taking care of him might be a difficult situation, just going to be honest with you. If you're ever going to be behind a wheel, do not drink and drive, ma'am. It's not a good thing for you. Gets anyone in trouble. Forget about the law. It's for your safety. You got a mild concussion. You see the result of that. Secondly, don't have anybody else in the vehicle. Most importantly, a kid. You're a mother. You're a caretaker. I'm no mother. I'm a father. But I can certainly tell you that what you're doing is very, 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 very erratic, very dangerous. And I hope you consider something better for the future. Understand?
Yeah, I mean, I'd still be better than his father, but not much I can do behind, in a jail cell.
Well, I'll leave that to Jimmy to decide. Day, you also got her with reckless endangerment, right? Felony?
Yes, sir, I did.
Okay, fantastic. Good luck, ma'am. Thank you. And good luck, Day. Thank you.
Appreciate you, Chief.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. And for what it's worth, I'm sorry. Tell Jimmy I love him. And I'll be seeing him soon.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Alright, so I'm gonna call Jimmy's father now and let him know that that Jimmy will be at MRPD. 101 Delta Frank 101. Jimmy's gonna be at a MRPD, correct?
That's correct, sir. I dropped him off at the front door. Told him where to go.
Received.